This album, the same with every other release prior that Kendrick has made, it follows an overarching story. Like To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City before it, this one also has one singular plot from start to finish. There's two characters that get introduced in and out through the entire song, things that relate to Kendrick, things about Kendrick, and from the perspective of these two characters. And it isn't until the very end, on track 14, Duckworth, which is his surname, these two characters are revealed to be Kendrick's dad and Anthony Top Dog Tippett, who amazingly almost killed his dad. Top Dog almost killed his dad at robbing a KFC, but the only reason he didn't is because Kendrick's dad had always given him a kindness of offering free biscuits or something free with every single purchase that he made at that store. And he said, ironic that this singular thing would have stopped Kendrick from becoming who he is. The existence of him currently would have been completely different, because his dad would have ended up getting killed. He would have grown up without one. The likelihood of him returning to drug dealing or gang related affairs would have been a lot higher. There's something that he barely avoided. Then Top Dog had never made that studio, never would have signed him at 15. He wouldn't have even been here. And it's some things like that. And it plays just a huge role in how things can automatically go from one way to another in the flow of time. Could have had a completely different reality in general. A reality where Drake is the only one who we can depend on to make interesting things, which he either halfway does it or he doesn't. And from start to finish, that's the entire story of this. And like I said before, once this ends, you just say, damn. Because at the very end, you just think, damn, that's really serious. This could have tipped everything out of balance. Everything could have been extremely different. Just something, tying a shoe or something like that, affects people in many different ways. One person does one thing, and that one thing can end up saving them or costing their life. And that's what the entire album talks about. And Kendrick's own experiences of why he works so hard. Why does he do what he do? And why does he do it so well? Now, he has a song called God. He says the sensation and the feeling that you get from making such quality, from working so hard and then releasing said project. He said this is as close as it is in existence to feel like God. And that's such a profound way to think of it. He works this hard for everyone, and he does what he does because it brings true joy to him as a person and into his soul. And throughout the album as well, you have instances of him saying he feels fear that he's going to lose everything that he's built himself. At 27, he said, so that was after To Pimp a Butterfly. He felt like he'd lose everything. Everything that he's acquired up until this point can just like that be gone in an instant. And the fear of waking up in the morning and knowing that this one thing could happen and everything will be completely different as you know it, and you might have to go back to Section 80, like he said. It's just amazing how he's able to put together this entire thing, not only rap and spaz and swag on people, but also tell a story and make people think. And I forgot exactly who said it, but if you have a rapper, an all-encompassing rapper that can do, not only be on some ignorant bull crap, also make some stripper anthems, also make intellectual music and socially conscious music, you do that all at once. If you have someone who can do that, there's no stopping that person. You cannot measure up to him. No one ever right now can do that. The only rapper who everyone has modeled themselves after in some way, shape, or form, whether they don't want to admit it, is Tupac. Because Tupac was the first rapper to do all of these things. Everyone else is a foil or mold of Tupac in some way, shape, or form. But they just don't know it, and then they go ahead to criticize him or stomp on his legacy like, oh, he's back there. I'm here now. I'm the Tupac. I'm the new Pac. No, you're not. And that's what Humble, the lead single from this, it talks about. Being humble in the face of all this success, because this can go. You're no better than anyone else. You're just rich. And you've got thoughts coming in and out the door for you, and you've got money everywhere, but you're no better than anyone else. You're not greater than anyone else. You're still human beings like the rest of us. Album deals with that and a multitude of other subjects, and it's just, again, nobody is putting something together like this in such an amazing manner. And I give my hats off to Kendrick, because this is, I have no words to describe the level of amazement that I got just from first listen. I don't get this experience from really too much of anyone else. It's like 2-3 people max. Like a new Kanye album maybe, but he's too busy losing his damn mind over here, losing his memory, dying his hair blind. And then we got Drake over here overdosing on weed. I don't know, but thank you all for watching, and like, subscribe, don't get out of here. I don't know.